Good afternoon, Robert Scribbler on a very pleasant Wednesday, January the 24th, with temperatures in the 60s. We've got a warm kiss of a southwesterly wind blowing in our faces here, and tiny little 1-foot waves rolling in off the North Atlantic Ocean as we look to the south and east from Jeanette's Pier. Some folks here on the beach enjoying the beautiful conditions, and as you can see once again, glorious skies of the Outer Banks. Hard to believe it is January, and that just a couple days ago we were experiencing freezing temperatures at night. Far offshore you can see those low-hanging clouds, warmth getting kicked up by the Gulf Stream offshore, and warmth and good waves in the forecast. Today small, but looking good over the next 4 days. And with that preamble, let's get into our conditions at present in the Outer Banks. Really not much to report as far as waves go, but then we're going to get into the forecast, and looking good, guys. Right now at Nag's Head, 0 to 1 foot. Slightly choppy. Southeast swell coming in at 1.1 foot and 9 seconds. South-southeast winds blowing at 11 miles per hour. I can say right now that since my observations earlier this afternoon, the winds have shifted more to the south and west. Air temperatures right now about 61 degrees. Ocean water temperatures about 48. We have a low tide between 1 and 2 p.m. and we are looking forward to a high tide between 6 and 7 p.m. depending on your location on the east-facing beaches. To our south in Rodanthe, we've got 1 foot plus waves and slightly choppy conditions, with a southeasterly swell coming in at 1.3 foot and 9 seconds. Air temperatures in Rodanthe about 61 degrees. Ocean water temperatures a tad warmer, 50 degrees. And at Buxton, 1 foot plus waves, slightly choppy conditions, southeast swell at 1.4 foot and 9 seconds. Southeasterly winds at 9 miles per hour. Air temperatures 63 degrees. Ocean water temperatures 54. And last of all at Frisco, with those southerly winds, 1 to 2 foot, slightly choppy conditions. Okay, for today, hold on, my notepad is getting blown around here. All right, for today, breezy, choppy, warm, and small. What you see is what you get. Temps near 60 during the afternoon. For tomorrow, conditions improving. Fair to choppy with 2 to 4 foot waves. South-southwesterly winds blowing in at 10 to 18 miles per hour. High temperatures in the lower 60s. And on Friday, an improvement yet again as fair to clean conditions dominate up and down the Outer Banks with the 2 to 4 foot wave conditions. South-southwesterly winds calming a little bit to 8 to 14 miles per hour. Air temperatures in the 60s, and it will be a day to surf in the rain. Likelihood of rain on Friday. And then on Saturday, clean to choppy. Clean in the morning, choppy in the afternoon. 2 to 4 foot waves once again. Winds shifting to the northeast in the afternoon, highs in the middle 50s and cooling down in the afternoon. And then on Sunday, 2 to 4 foot and clean yet again, with winds shifting once again to the southwest, highs around 60. So some really pretty decent wave conditions predicted for the next 4 days. Getting pretty excited, and some warm conditions as well. So wax up your surfboards, guys. Get your wetsuits ready and get ready for some good winter surf up and down the Outer Banks over the next 4 days. It's going to be nice, guys, I believe, at least according to the forecast. All right, so thank you for joining me, and let's just once again advocate for climate action to help protect our coastlines from the impacts of climate change, which is driven by fossil fuel burning. Fossil fuel burning causes such heinous impacts to our coastlines as rising sea levels, which generate this beach erosion that we're seeing right now and threaten those beautiful coastlines and structures that we have on the coastline. And then on top of that rising ocean, we get more intense storms because the oceans heat up as the extra heat gets trapped in the atmosphere, and that extra heat at the ocean surface provides fuel for more intense storms. We've been seeing those more intense storms lately all around the world, and the Outer Banks is certainly no exception. We are under the gun for more intense storms due to fossil fuel burning. And the third major impact of the fossil fuel burning on our coastlines are ocean heat waves. Ocean heat waves have such a nasty effect on the ocean environment and cause a sick ocean state. The mass production of creatures such as jellyfish, the mass production of harmful bacteria, which can cause terrible flesh-eating infections, mass production of hydrogen sulfide producing bacteria, and sargasso seaweed, which make the ocean literally stink, and general heat waves that just kill off ocean creatures, so not a good thing. And then last of all, the ocean acidification driven by the excess carbon in the atmosphere due to fossil fuel burning really hurts our coral reefs. Rightfully so. Everyone is very concerned about coral reefs, and in particular the coral reef in Teahupo'o for the Olympics. But worth noting that if fossil fuel burning continues, not just the reef in Teahupo'o will be a matter of concern, but reefs all around the world. And already we're seeing very severe impacts to our coral reefs, so we really need to get on that effort to mass deploy clean energy to replace fossil fuel burning and prevent all that harm to our coastlines and to our beautiful ocean environment. Please join the Surfrider Foundation and all the other advocates that are pushing so hard for solutions to the climate crisis, starting off with clean energy and then moving on to all the various sustainability measures that we can deploy. We can do it. We can get to net zero carbon emissions. It's a better world. Life is just so much better when we do it. So much richer, so much more in the way of jobs and prosperity and just beauty and wealth that we can all share. All right, so thank you for joining me once again for this session of the OBX wave report. Been out in the water groveling for these small waves. Believe it or not, I caught 15 today somehow. But yep, small wave days are sometimes high count waves, and nope, not too much pride for me. But I do look forward to seeing you guys out in the water tomorrow and Friday and Saturday and Sunday. I'll be out there, and I really can't wait to see you guys. So look forward to talking with you soon.